Alright, back onto another tranny here. So this is one I rebuilt about 500 miles ago, according to customer. It was a couple years ago, but whatever. So it's got a problem. The main shaft is missing. It's sheared off down inside the gear. The whole clutch and everything went out the end. So, never had one break off in the middle of the shaft like that before. I've only done that on my Sportster race bikes. They're different how they're made. So this one here had a, pretty sure I had a video series on this one already, so I'll just add it to it if I did. And so this is one I built up. So what I'm going to try to do is take the main shaft out without pulling the counter shaft, because I got it all snotted up and glued in here. I didn't really want to take it out. So the shift shaft has to come off. Looks like that is not sealed in there very well. Well, that's loose. Should be a set screw in there. Looks like my sealer was holding, but that's not what's supposed to hold it in though. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, tripod worked. Alright, let's go see what we got to play with in this thing. First thing, let's get the gasket material out of the way. It was really stuck on there good too. Took a big hammer, several hits to pop it off. That was my gasket cinch in a regular paper gasket. See how nicely it comes off. Gasket cinches residues on the gasket there. Looks pretty good. That'd be that stuff there. A lot of people don't like it. I do. Screws in there. Make sure you don't get your fingers in front of where this pops off and gets you. It will make you bleed. See, I kind of wiggle back and forth on the blade there. It's how it cuts it. Alright. Pretty quick work of that. Nice piece of residue off. Shame, I see about this side here. This side had a format gasket on this side, so I just peeled off. Alright. Let's see if we can get it further apart. So, you see the gasket surface gets all cleaned up pretty nicely. Set screws right there. for whatever reason, it loosened up. Let's see, carburetor. It was not tight. I know I put that in there tight too, but it loosened up. You can't use a big blade like this because it goes down inside the thread. Yeah, so that loosened up on us a little bit. A couple of these screws up here were loose too. That's why you gotta go over things when you, after you break things in. The gaskets give a little. That you wouldn't be able to tighten up though. That is not going to go through that sprocket, so we have to pull the sprocket off. Alright, so we're going to jam this in 2 gears at once. It's basically just take it and squeeze your fingers together and rotate. And it'll lock in gear. Hard to do with one hand though. Backlash, see? Okay, so we're going to tighten the nut to unscrew it. Sharp edges on that. Okay, big ass socket. It'll be over here in the drawer. Big ass socket. All right. Left-handed thread, so you turn it, tighten it to loosen. Keep these together and don't put your fingers inside of that tranny. That'd be the Loctite doing its job. That seal was not doing its job because it was rubbing on the belt drive support. When the seal falls out of your gear, it's not doing a good job. Came out of the inside of this nut. So that seal is junk. So the seal could be replaceable if I can find one. I don't know if I have one or not, but it definitely needs one. This is not going to fly. Okay. I glued this on with Rebond. Appears to be stuck on there pretty good. Definitely gooey. Okay. Take a big punch, go through here. Roll one. Called the drift punch. Goes in the hole and knocks it out. Quick and simple. Shaft's got a burr on it from the lock screw. One trick to get the fork out of here because it won't move off is to rotate the tranny so it can engage. pull it out. It gets caught on the speedometer drive gear in there. See the speedometer drive gear? See how it's over here. See how it won't come out? Put in gear, comes right out. No problem. This has a burr on it because it was held in there with the set screw. Assuming that's why it's not coming out. Nope. Just had that sealer on there is only kept it coming out. Alright, she's out of there. Okay. Now we're gonna try to take this thing apart without taking the countershaft out. So right now I gotta pull all this stuff off. I'm gonna get a couple tools for that, and I'll be back.